The majority of the plants in the United States were built in the 60s and the 70s. The shelf life of these plants was about 40 to 50 years. They figured they would, after 40 years, we're going to shut them down. So if a feed water heater or a seal steam generator went out at the 40-year mark, oh well, it was supposed to, right? Well, now that they've been able to extend this through these applications with the Nuclear Regulatory Commission and all this other stuff, the NRC will come in and say, you can keep your plant running for another 10 years if you'll do A, B, and C. And now that they're extending those things, they have to rebuild the inside of these plants. So as these plants were built, you can imagine they build the four sides and then they leave the top off, right? And so they have cranes laying all these huge pieces of equipment in place. Well, then they seal the top of this sucker off with 4 foot of concrete. And you can't penetrate that concrete now. So you have to figure out a way to get that 30 foot long, 8 foot diameter vessel out of that plant and get another one in. And they'll hire me to go find them a way to get the new product in. They're out there with measuring tapes and trying to figure out all these things. When I give them a model that shows that part moving through the plant and anything it hits turns red, they know what they're up against. We've actually shown them animations that we've done that they can actually drive these parts and pieces through their plant. You have to think like the crane operator. You have to think like the person that's down on the ground flagging this guy and telling him how to do all that. You have to have knowledge of all those different eccentricities of this move. And can that actually be moved over here? Can they take that air conditioning ducting down? If not, you have to start over. So one thing that I'm extremely proud of is that we've never been given a challenge that we haven't been able to give them a positive answer. We've been successful with all of our moves. Whatever they've asked for, we've been able to give them.